Did I mention that the opinions expressed in this video are my own? Hey guys, I had a great opportunity to attend a race last month. Pennzoil, I'd like to say thanks to them for supporting the Brian's Mobile One channel and sending me to the race with all kinds of people that are in the know so that I can make this video. This video is the top 10 takeaways I had from that race, and we're beginning right now. Number 1, the steering wheel on the Indy cars is amazing. You've got the clutch pedal, the shifter, you've got the radio, a computer, tachometer, instrument cluster, everything all in this compact little square steering wheel.
Wow. I'm gonna let you hold it, but it costs like $40,000, so don't drop it because I love my job.
How much is it?
It's pretty expensive.
40 grand.
But don't drop it, okay? On the back of the steering wheel here that you can see, this is actually the clutch. So I need to push that in, and then these are the gear shifts. But just they have an accelerator and a brake. Okay. And they actually operate with 2 feet. You have the tach, which is going to tell you what your RPMs are. Then he has some pages of information that he can go through. Temperatures, different sensors around the car that things are reading. You have your pit speed button, so we don't speed on pit lane. You have our overtake button, which is a turbo boost to push the pass. So they get 10. And it lasts 20 seconds. So you don't want to use them all up. They're like timeouts in a football game.
Takeaway number 2, there are no lug nuts on an Indy car. It's got that ring that screws on, but there are wheel studs. Number 3, the rules of Indy car state that you have to use an off-the-shelf motor oil. That means no special formulas with excessive amounts of zinc or any of that kind of stuff. You have to use something that anybody else could buy. Incidentally, the oil that they use is the same oil that's used in the FCA SRT program. Number 4, there is a lot of carbon fiber in IndyCar racing. From bodywork, steering components, the frame, you name it, there's a lot of carbon fiber. Number 5, Roger Penske is a billionaire, but he's not Mr. Burns. While he doesn't really like facial hair like sideburns, mustaches, beards, and goatees, he is a man of his P's. He's very polite, professional, and a perfectionist. When you go to ask to get a picture with him, he says sure, and he does it. He's really patient with everybody. He's also very passionate about technology. He supplies his teams with the very best people and the most technologically advanced products. Number 6, you can link 4 semi-tractor trailers together to make an amazing racing shop and office setup. Number 7, it takes about $5 million a year to run a successful IndyCar team like this. When you think about the tractor trailers, all the people, all of the race cars, and all the technologically advanced things that you've got in the works, it adds up. It's pretty expensive. Number 8, these Indy cars are brutal on engine oil. There's a number of reasons for this. They're a twin turbocharged V6 engine. They're limited to a certain amount of engines, so they can't just trash them for a qualifier round, but they have to hold up to 12,000 plus RPMs. They have to hold up to excessive heat conditions. They sacrifice cooling for aerodynamics, and they oftentimes don't run enough oil in them because they're trying to run less to save on weight. Number 9, I learned about Seagull Management philosophy. And that is, you fly in, shit all over everybody, squawk, make a bunch of noise, wave your arms all around, and then fly off. There's no Seagull Management allowed in the Penske racing teams. To quote Roger Penske, people have to be able to make mistakes. They have to be able to work without being afraid to make a mistake. I like that. And number 10, last but not least, the oil that the Penske team uses, not everybody knows this, is the Pennzoil Ultra Platinum 0W40 with Pure Plus technology. It's a natural gas to liquid refining process that's been about 40 years in the making. That's a poly-alpha-olefin base stock that's made from clean natural gas, so it's 99.5% pure. Others hydrocrack organic compounds down, but this can leave impurities in the oil. This is important because the beauty of PAOs, or poly-alpha-olefins, is that they're a very sound molecular structure that is virtually unstackable. What this means is that when it's cold, it doesn't want to congeal, it doesn't want to stick to things, it just wants to run. Its very uniform and pure molecular structure also makes it fantastic in the heat because it's just so stable. Thanks for watching this video. If there's something that you learned, be sure to leave it in the comments below. Stay tuned for the B-Fate. I found a pickup truck from the air. That was pretty cool. Then I hiked in to find it's full of spiders. There'll be pictures of that to come. Pictures aren't great because it was in the middle of the night. More creepy with the spiders. Again, I'd like to thank Pennzoil for the great opportunity to gather this stuff to share with you guys, and also for their support of the Brian's Mobile One channel. I really appreciate that, and cheers.
Bonus footage at the end.
Number 6, you can link 4 Tremisactor trailers. I got a whole bunch of mail today, so we're going to go through this kind of fast. I've pre-opened most of these. This one's from Jesus Vasallo. This one comes from Miami, Florida. And Jesus says, "Hello, Brian. Finally got to send this out to you. Hope I can add to your collection of tags. I watch most of your videos and like the way you present, explain, and give your thoughts or your experiences. Thank you for taking the time to make them, as I know time is hard to come by at times." Oh man, big time. "I have some toys that I've used your videos as reference." It says gem printing, 9526 Bird Road, Miami, Florida. I need some printing help. I need some stickers bad. I'm way past due to do that, but like he says, sometimes it's hard to find the time. Thanks, Jesus. Next place coming to us from Alan Sumner, and this is from Gresham, Oregon. Wyoming. It's from Oregon, but it's a Wyoming plate. Dude, you're awesome. Thanks. Check. Alan Sumter. Sweet. Dodson from Topeka, Kansas. It's beautiful. I'm assuming that's the Capitol building. You can see the grain. As I enjoy your videos very much, thank you. Been watching for a while. I've even learned some new stuff. Good. Keep them coming. This tag is not only from Kansas, it's from the capital city of Topeka. Thanks, Mickey. This next plate's from Ben Spafford from Meridian, Idaho. That's where all my brake lathe parts and stuff come from. Look at that beauty. SP, I don't know what that stands for, but maybe you guys could help me out. Awesome, thank you. Hey Brian, just wanted to say thank you for sharing your knowledge. It has saved my bacon many a time. You're welcome. I've been collecting plates for some time and have some extra Oregon ones. Hope they help. Yes, they do. Thank you very much. He's Tater79BJ on YouTube. We've got a mystery mailer. Dude, this one's experienced. Without the Jimi Hendrix, are you experienced? This one is from Joe A. Says, "Brian, thank you for all the super helpful videos on YouTube. I came across your channel when looking to fix my wife's Subaru Forester. I have been subscribed ever since." That's awesome. "Here's a plate that you've been missing. Oregon. It comes to you from the old Toyota parts truck. The truck's cut in half and will not need it anymore. The plate has seen better days, but will get us on the map and on the list. Many thanks for all the information you share. Joe A." And then I believe this is the Subaru Forester. It says, "Brian, I had a picture I wanted to add with the plate, but I don't have a color printer, so I decided to send it in an email." Here's a rusted out frame. Both talk about a Subaru Forester, so I put these two together. Thanks. Next up from SV Topeka, Kansas. "Dear Brian, here are 2 plates for your collection. I'm from Kansas, and when my wife moved here, she was from New York. Both are newer tags. I was hoping to have a couple of custom tags from Kansas before I sent these, but I wanted you to have them. Keep up the great YouTube videos. Joshua J. Yeager from Topeka, Kansas." Yeager or Jaeger, I can't tell. The Jägermeister, Jaeger bombs. Kansas and New York. Thanks, Josh. This next one comes from S. Vaughn, Sweet Home, Oregon. "Hey Brian, got you an Oregon plate off my old Accord that went to scrapyard. Still looking for my stash of older plates, but better than nothing." Dude, I'm happy with whatever I can get, so thanks. Anyway, haha, sorry for the Oregon dirt. I don't mind at all. Thanks for the videos and fast replies to comment questions. You're welcome. Movon20, thanks. Out of Connecticut. "Brian, keep pumping out the great material. Videos." Thought that was an M and my brain did the rest. "This Connecticut plate is from the 1980s. Enjoy. Kenny Wyman." This is another one that I haven't had before. Thanks, Kenny. Next one's from Matt Farwell. And either this is a whole bunch of motorcycle plates or something different. It says, "Brian, not a license plate." Well, mystery solved. "But I hope you can put these to use. One can never have too many tools. Amen, brother. Thanks for doing what you do, Matt. Reclusive mountain man YouTuber." Ta-da! And what handier tool than pry bars? These are OTC. Awesome, thanks, Matt. Thank you. Appreciate it to everybody. Here's our updated map. You can see that this used to just be barren and now it's just filled in. Check this out, we have 8 plates to go, 8 plates. Louisiana, Iowa, Rhode Island, Mississippi, Kentucky, Vermont, Maine, Delaware. That's not even a mouthful anymore. From this last batch, We got Oregon, Kansas, Connecticut, and Wyoming. We're just about there. The address, if you have a plate that you want to send, Brian's Mobile 1, P.O. Box 282, Cedar Valley, Utah, 84013.
Bonus footage at the end.
So when I first saw the truck, I thought, oh no, somebody might be in there, might be a body. But I saw on Google Earth that the truck was there from like 5 years ago. So I'm like, well, there's no urgency. Thought about getting the paperwork out of the glove box, but the glove box is already open and empty, and it's just full of spiders. There must have been thousands. I thought there was a gas can in the back from the air, but it turns out it was a Honda gas tank to a Honda 4Trax four-wheeler. Apparently it had been in the back of the truck and came out when the truck was going down the hill, followed the same path and smashed into the back of it when it came to rest. But anyway, kind of interesting. It is a Cummins turbo diesel and the engine's still in it. The engine's still in the four-wheeler, but everything's so beat and it's so difficult to gain access because of the vegetation and the steepness of the slope. It's probably just going to stay that way.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click like and subscribe.